Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Planetbase on Mars Colony 1. So how are we doing? Power is still staying strong, because the wind is staying strong, frankly. And it's getting close to the end of night. We're in hour 3, so roughly 2-3 more hours. And we'll have sunlight again. We don't have to worry about power going out for the day. So as you can see, the airlock has a line that forms. There's some unhappy citizens here. They need to watch TV. I gave them a TV for a reason. Wait a minute. Oh! The TV went away when I built one of the other buildings. The TV went away again. So let's have it there. That's why they're not happy. Because they don't have TV. TV is the source of all happiness, says the guy who doesn't have cable. No, I don't have cable. I know, it's weird. I feel like a lot of people are going that route there nowadays with the internet. You can stream so much content that unless there's things you really want to watch, like if you're a sports fan or, next year, is an election year in the United States. So that'll be pretty interesting. Thing for me. Might get cable for that, but otherwise, don't have cable. But these guys on Mars, they have cable. I don't have cable, I'm on Earth. These guys on Mars, they have cable. Not sure what that says about me. Alright, so just waiting for one additional component here. I'm hoping they didn't use it on that screen. I think the screen requires... Let's see. Yeah, the screen requires a different type of component than the one I'm waiting on over here. So what I'm hoping is that someone is about to take the last component that I need out and let that finish building. Because otherwise, I'm going to be pretty frustrated. What we're waiting on back here is the component that will allow us to build spares. So, kind of important. Alright, so this guy needs entertainment. Apparently he needs water too, but go watch TV, buddy. You'll be happy. Go watch cable. Pretty good little colony. I like it. What's it look like from the mountaintop? That's a cool little perspective to have. So there's our landing pad. I think we can bring in new colonists soon. As soon as the spare parts factory is built, and I kind of see how efficient that is. I think we can. No. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. Alright. So again, we have the building tops turned off just for perspective's sake. And here comes a trading ship. This guy might be carrying a lot of food. That looks like a wheat logo of some kind. Or it might just be a cool logo. I don't know. Yeah, food. How we doing on food? Looks like we're okay. And I really don't want to trade anything that I have. Looks like this looks kind of important, but I don't have really the money for that. So we'll dismiss again. We're doing okay. Thank you, trader. Right now we're just trying to get self-sufficiency going. How's this coming? 88%. Good. In 10%'s time, we'll have another one of these guys, and that's what we're waiting on out here. Waiting on one of those. That. Let's see what happens when it finishes. Alright, I think the construction bot... Yep, there it is. So it stays in the machine until the bot comes to pick it up. And this bot is going to need a spare part soon. I have spares, but right now I don't have the ability to build spares. That's the problem. I need additional power storage. Rather badly. So we're going to build it right there so it's relatively close to the base. So that'll just help us build up an additional buffer during the night, prevent power outages. Okay, so this is our construction bot that's carrying that too. So he's not only going to carry that out there, he's going to go ahead and build the factory right away. Or maybe he will? Just kidding. I was completely kidding. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, this is one of the things about the game that I want them to improve. It seems that the queuing of construction orders is not a simple queue. In other words, do this, then do this, then do this, then do this in this order. I've had that waiting to be built forever. But because I put this down as a request, I think my construction bot took up a task that is related to starting to build this. Now, thankfully, my engineer's coming out to build it, so he's going to do it. But that construction bot was in a perfect position. Maybe it's because his equipment's poor. I'm not sure, but it just seems like that construction bot was in a perfect position to build that. But I think because I had this laid down, it didn't do it, and that's annoying to me. I'd be the only one, and I might be wrong. Like, it might not be a queuing issue anymore, but definitely an earlier build of the game had that issue. So hopefully that continues to improve, because when you're trying to do a management game like this and trying to help these colonies survive, you like to feel like you have a strong sense of control, right? I mean, see, it happened again. See, this guy could have built the connection here, but instead the connector bot, this constructor bot's going to come out and do it. That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he has... See, it's not that he has any needs. His needs are all in good shape. These are his needs. He's food, or nutrition, hydration, oxygen, sleep, and morale. That's what they need. All right. We need a spares workshop. Just one. Pretty soon, the colony will actually become profitable. Ugh. So many meteor impacts have happened out that direction. I kind of don't want to build out that way, but I have to. I have to, dang it. It's my only choice. Alright, so these guys are taking veggies. The food system does seem to be working better. Oh, my construction bot has broken down, so we're going to lose another spare part. Gosh. So, a little bit of a tip. The metal processor here that creates new... what is this component? What are you, man? Metal. The metal processor produces metal. Duh. It requires ore, and then it requires a worker to come and work the machine for, until this bar reaches from 0 to 100 in order to produce the metal. The metal can then be used on construction projects, and it also goes towards building spares. Looks like we already have one piece of metal that's gone towards the spare workshop, which is fine. I really would prefer that it go towards this, and that's why. We have a power drop problem right now. So almost all of our resources from the arriving ship are coming back in. Tell you what, I'm feeling confident. Maybe I shouldn't, but I am. We're going to invite more colonists. We're going to tell them, go ahead and bring some more people. We're ready. These green pods are bioplastic. It's produced by this machine. You bring in starch, have a worker work on it, it produces bioplastic. It's used, as you might guess, to build things. Oh good, we have wind. We might not have a power outage tonight, as long as the wind keeps up. Ah, it's floating again. got a lot of wind right now. That's helping. It's kind of giving us a buffer, but the wind seems to be dropping. I just shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have commented. As soon as I said something is when it just started falling. Egregiously. I should probably build another turbine, but I really don't have the parts for it. Waiting on that too. So we do have a worker in the mine. And boom! There's some ore. The ore is what's used to create metal. So we have a production chain. Ore goes to this, which is operated by a worker, and then those metals go everywhere else. Come on, wind, pick back up. And there it is. The last component from our arrival shuttle has just been taken inside. Or it's about to be taken inside. And then we're about to have a power outage, because the wind... The gods are not on our side, unfortunately. Oh, maybe they are. Wind is picking back up. That's gonna help. Come on, go full power. Yeah. See, that number is dropping, but now it's turning around, maybe? Yep. Now it's climbing, slowly but surely. Up, and now the wind is dropping. I need to stop. You know what they say about a watched pot? That old saying? I just need to shut up. Here goes power. Oh, this is going to be a slap in the face. This is a colony ship. Power outage right as the colonists arrive. I love when that happens. Welcome to Mars! Our power's out. I promise you we'll live through the night. Expansion reached. What do we have? We have a new biologist and a new engineer. Excellent. Let us... cut off new colonists. Gosh, this is annoying. Sorry, new colonists. Welcome to Mars. Ugh, I hate this so much. I mean, if things were really, really bad... Did we just have a meteor strike? Yep, right there. If things were really, really bad, I could actually manage... Oh, here comes the sun. Good. I could manage the power. And I could say, okay, well, let's turn off these non-essential structures. And maybe that'll prevent us from having a total power crash, because there won't be as much drain on the power. That's the idea. The night will be over. Ironically, yeah, until these things turn all the way, they won't actually start generating power. Fix everything. Come on. Hurry up. We need you to work. Alright, so now our priority as a colony is we're building this additional power collector. And we just need 2 pieces of metal, one for the connector and one for the collector. And looks like one of the pieces might have just finished production. Maybe. Nope, but we do have one piece coming out, so that's good enough. Right, so the base is fully powered again. Thankfully. We now have 9 colonists, thanks to those 2 that just showed up. Really just waiting on that thing. I do hope they'll improve that in the future. Notice how slow the crawl is. And see, he just walked away from it. Okay, good. Another worker stepped up. But it just seems to be a very slow crawl at certain points. Maybe when there's a worker that is not feeling well. Like, that guy was thirsty. So maybe he's like, oh, You know, his work slows down because he's not in good shape. That's what I would think. But I wish the production on metal would be a little faster. But it being slow is part of what makes the game challenging. And when you survive, the challenge is what makes the game fun. So it's all on how you look at it. Notice our water tower went up over here. So if our water collector ever went down, our crops wouldn't be completely out of luck. This thing, I don't believe... Yes, it does require power, actually. So if you had a power outage, that'd be bad. We've got some spare veggies, which is good. Food does not seem to be an issue at the moment. So veggies and starch look like they're having production issues. But right now we need to watch our power. That's all that matters. Alright, so we do have one. Yes, that's what I want to see. That's metal right there. And we're having some more produced right now. So we need the one that's coming and the one that's being made for our additional power. And I hope it'll go up. I just have this quiet hope that it will be produced before the day ends. That's what I want. I would so very much like that. Right, so this biologist is going to get some ore. Power collector has been built, but it's not connected, therefore it's useless to me. Given what I mentioned a little while ago about the queuing of construction orders in this game and it not always being perfect, what I'm going to do is just wait. I want that connection to be built. That is priority number one. And why is no one working this thing? Guys, we don't have daylight left. Somebody come work this thing, please. Good. Okay. Prioritize work in this structure. Okay. So I don't want to do that, frankly. I don't know what effect that would have. I'll play with it. But anyway, right now we have a full gust of wind and sunlight. That's good. And very shortly we'll have better than that. %, 85%, and it's getting dark. Gosh, if you guys had just stayed on that, you could have really given yourself a better night. Hopefully you still will. But we need that wind to stay strong, to fill up this other power collector, or at least buffer it a little bit more. These are essentially buffers. Probably explained this a little bit before, but it's all they do is they store power that you excess power that you don't need during the day. And so when you don't have power for the base, these give you a little bit of a cushion before you have a complete blackout. Oh, good. Okay. Now someone just needs to come. That's our carrier bot, so he's not going to be able to build what he's putting down. Where was that? Right there. So many near misses. Constructor bots coming out. That's good. We still have a good amount of wind. That's happy. But see, I shouldn't have said anything. Happens every time. All right, this thing's going up. We're going to take a break here, and then I will jump right back in with another recording. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a bit.